Hello and welcome back to another TFT video. Before we get into this one, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support you've been giving me on my past few videos. It's been super awesome, and I've been getting even more comments since I've been doing these little intros. And I just want to say keep it up, and thank you so much for all the feedback you guys have been giving me. It's super awesome to hear from you guys. And that being said, just keep telling me what you want to see, and keep commenting, keep liking, and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you very much, and let's get into the video. Thank you, Past Me, once again for that amazing intro. Alright, getting into the video. Today we're going to be building some mages, as you could probably tell from the title. I think mages are really strong this patch. I don't think people really go them that much, but in my opinion, they're one of the strongest late game builds you could possibly build. And once you get to that 6 mage buff, it's just unbeatable. So starting off, we're going to pick up the spatula off of the carousel, which just immediately makes me think I want to go mages. We also pick up the very early tier, so we can already have 4 mages right off the bat, which is super awesome. One great thing about getting the tier and the mage cap, the spatula item, is that you can put the mage cap onto units that aren't already mages. All the mages are very squishy. They're very easy to kill. So you want to be able to have a lot of units in, or you want to have mages that are not squishy, which none of the traditional mages are tanky at all. So getting the mage cap is very special because you can just put it onto something like a Malphite, which is what I do in this video, and it just makes your mages way stronger way earlier, because you don't need 7 or 8 units to get your 6 mages going. You really only need 6 units, or 7, but with 7 units, you can have 2 wardens in up front for tanking, and then still have 6 mages with 5 main ones in the back. So here we have a pretty standard start, picking up every mage we can, especially since we know we're almost certainly going to go mages. Here, I actually sell the LeBlanc because she's not one of the main mages I want anyways, and I want to get the spatula off of her anyways as well. So we end up losing this round to Ocean Wardens, 4 Oceans. It's pretty strong early. And here, there's another tier to pick up, so might as well grab that. We're first pick, which is actually pretty good because then that means we can get the items we want to get, which would be tiers and rods and stuff like that. We're already up to 37, just about to be 40. You have 40 gold there, and we do put in the Thresh in the front line, and we're just kind of chilling at this point. This guy's already level 5. I don't know. Seems kind of silly at this point. He's only 10 gold, and we're already up to 50 right before the Krugs, which is super great econ. I think that's something I did very well this game, was econing. As you can see, we only have 1 2-star unit, and it is a 1-cost unit, so, and only 2 units on the bench. So as you can see, our units are not very strong, but we do have tons of econ. Now, even before the Krugs, we can level up without even having to make a decision at all. We do put in an Ornn, and we get 2 Syndras off a roll, which is very fortunate. So we already picked up the tier 2 Syndra. Here against Krugs, easily take these down. Not a problem. Pick up a Giant's Belt and a bow. Recurve bow in this build is essentially useless. There's really nothing to put. Nothing good goes with recurve bow when you're going mages. So this build is kind of item dependent, especially since you really want to get the mage cap to make this effective at all. And you don't want to get stuck with lots of bows and, I don't know, cloaks, stuff like that. Here, pick up another tier 2 Talia and the Malphite. So since we already have the Malphite, I decided to sell the Thresh and put the mage cap onto Malphite. I did that because I also wanted to put in the Volibear for electric buff. There you go. There you see the power of Mage Malphite, already getting off double ults, tons of CC, super awesome. Now we're just rolling down. We're at a lot of gold, so might as well just roll down. I pick up a couple volleys pick up a volley just to see if we can get the tier 2 volley, because that's just what we have in our build right now, but that's definitely not going to be in our final build. That's just what we're using to transition at this point. Still bottom pick, not totally last pick, but second to last pick, and there is a tier to pick up, so we grab that. which is good because we want to try and get a Veigar this game now that we have 2 tiers, because Seraph's is just such a great item for him. So that's what we're going to be looking for now at this point. Pick up another Ornn, so now we're just 1 away from Ornn and Volley, but then we pick up the Nautilus, which is what we were looking for, and now we can just sell the Ornns and Volley Bears. So we're already at 4 Ocean, 4 Mages, 3 Wardens, and Mountain Buff, which actually loses there, which is surprising, but not that surprising given the fact that we have 4 1-cost units and essentially no items on any of our units. Pick up our tier 2 Veigar as well as another Malphite. We really want to get this Malphite leveled up because he'll just be that much more powerful. We end up losing this round, actually, unfortunately, to the Sivir, but it is what it is. Going into the Wolves, still doing really good on Econ. 1 away from Vlad, 1 away from Nautilus, and 1 away from Malphite. All we pick up there is just some money, which is not the most beneficial for us, but I'll take what I can get at this point. We do level up and put in the Veigar with the Seraphs, and here we are up against the light player, and you'll just be able to see that we just absolutely destroy him. Veigar just zapping everybody, already topping the damage charts. Very strong, very good. There's a LeBlanc for 6 mages, so we take out the Thresh because I think 6 mages is stronger than 4 Ocean at this point. And here we get one of the most insane rolls. We get we get 3 5-cost units at level 7 in the same roll. I don't know what the probability of that is, but I don't think it's very high. We actually end up losing there to the Blade Masters, which is unfortunate. And we do swap out the Nautilus for a Mumu. And something weird about this game is I actually don't go Ocean Mages. I'm going Warden Mages here. And I actually do end up selling the Nautilus and the Thresh, which you don't traditionally see with mage builds, but I think it was actually very powerful this game. There we go, taking out someone. And as you can see on the right side, we are actually pretty low in health overall. Like, we're not doing the hottest right now, but I think our build is officially online, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. Pick up another tier, so we can put that onto Veigar so he can ult instantly at this point, which is definitely a very strong buff, because now he's just getting 2 ults off right away. Another Vladimir. There we could get the 2-star Nautilus, and that's when I finally decide I'm not going to go Nautilus at all this game. Pick up another Talia, we're 1 away there, and there's 1 more Malphite. There's also a LeBlanc, which I don't think I noticed. Too busy looking at other people's screens. Yeah, there, I think I saw it the last second. There's another Malphite, another Syndra. Tons of stuff to level up at this point. And no really good items to put on Veigar, so I'm just going to wait to see if I can get a 4th tier to put onto him, which would just be amazing, because then he would just be machine gun ulting everybody. And here you can even see he's just dishing out the damage. Still trying to scout out the other guys, see what's going on. Here at the creep round, we are still looking for our Amumu upgrade, which would honestly just be insane if we get that this early. We're also looking for any rods, any tiers we can get to just make our mages do that much more damage. Veigar is actually, 2-star Veigar is actually really good against the Raptors. He just can one-shot them because he's always going to be a higher level than them. And here we actually pick up the rod, which is amazing because we can put it onto Malphite, and we get basically perfect items on Malphite. We get the GA, which is lets him ult basically 4 times instead of just 2 times, and then the Morellonomicon, which is just so powerful because he has such a big AoE hitbox. You can see he gets killed but is revived because of GA, which is just so good, so powerful. Pick up the tier 3 Talia. That's awesome as well. And now we're just looking to level up. We do have a lot of gold we've been saving up to level up. And we just put in a second Amumu because there's nothing else to really put in. Could have probably put in like a Syndra maybe, or maybe just even another Malphite. But either way, up against this light player, he's actually really strong, and I think we end up losing this. Yeah, it's all right though. First round we've lost in a little bit, and that guy's pretty strong. 2 more Veigars, so we have another tier 2 Veigar. There's a Brand, which we'll probably put in instead of the LeBlanc. And now we're just rolling down, looking for all of our upgrades, looking for the Veigar especially. There's one more Veigar. There's the Amumu upgrade, which is pretty nice. And there is, oh, we already got the Brand upgrade. Now we're really just rolling down for Veigars, because that is just the best way to make our build stronger. So here our Amumu's going to upgrade. Oh, well, it's Carousel actually. And here's there's actually another Mage cap, which I wasn't really expecting, and I know no one else is going to go for it, so I decided, what the heck, let me just take another Mage cap, and let's put that onto Amumu. Because then now just our CC is going to be insane from the Malphite and the Amumu combined. They're not going to be able to move at all. One more Veigar. We switch out. Who was that? I don't know, I missed that. Whoever that was, we just took him out. And now we're just rolling down for Veigars. Selling all my units. Don't recommend doing this, but I just wanted to get it as quickly as I could, because I felt like it would just be such a huge power spike, and that's just what I did, but probably not the best discipline move. There we just destroy that guy, take him out completely out of the game. He was upset, I'm sure. Rolling down, still no Veigars, which is very unfortunate. And now we are hopping into the final 4. So I'm going to keep it down to regular speed for this one. And so here we can see we're up against a Desert player with the Azir carry, very strong. But when our Malphite gets his ult off, he can take care of business very easily. And Veigar gets his ult off onto Azir, and now the other guy basically has no damage. So we end up beating him pretty easily. Youmuu's not the item we're looking for. We don't need another assassin, really. There's just no reason. Even if we had assassin buff or would get assassin buff from this, that wouldn't even be that much of a benefit to us, because we're spellcasters, not assassins. Even with 20 gold there, rolling all the way down, we don't pick up any more Veigars, which is unfortunate. And now I'm really just putting the Youmuu's on anyone for the memes. Put it on the Vlad, because he's probably the worst champion that we could put it on. Like the most beneficial for him out of anybody, or the least detrimental. Because if I put on Veigar, then he'd probably get one shot in the back line. Malphite getting on some huge ults. He's just so powerful with that Morello's and with the GA especially, because he can just tank everything, and then he'll definitely get his ult off even if he gets CC'd or anything. So now we're down to just me and one guy. One more chance to get the tier 3 Veigar, and we do on one roll. Had enough for one more roll after that, and we do end up getting it. So now we know we're almost certainly going to win this against the Berserker guy. Our front line is very strong. We have lots of CC, and Morello's on Malphite will be very powerful. Veigar's also 3-star, and I don't think the other guy has any 3-stars, so he'll one-shot whoever he targets. So yeah, so hopefully we can just get him to ult the Olaf right away, which he doesn't, unfortunately, and the Olaf actually, I think, ends up killing him, but that's fine. Olaf is very powerful, but Brand gets off a great ulti, and Malphite is there to help clean up, and we do end up taking the W on that one with our 3-star Veigar and our Mage Malphite carry. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.